Black community, we fail to realize that these people have power. They actually have power. They're owners. How you gonna fire me and not own this? The difference between Kyrie and Kanye and Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is actually an owner. He's a boss. They can't fire him. They need him actually. It's why we have to build independent businesses and institutions that's actually going to benefit our people.
We'd be crazy if we think they're gonna hold any of these crackers accountable, period. Um, and the reason that they're holding brother Kyrie to such a severe, level is because they're trying to send a message to all of us in this panel, all of us who are Africans who are watching. They want to put black people in their place, essentially. Keep it simple. They want to put black people in their place. And they're doing that by going through Kyrie. And that's really sending a message to us. So what we need to do is honestly stop watching NBA, stop watching the football, right? Why should we do that? So we can support them. It's illogical. We should stop viewing, we should stop supporting these institutions that are anti-African.
Exactly. Like that drives me crazy. If we really want to combat this and actually help our brothers, then we should be working on nation building and organizing. Us complaining to the same white institution, like it makes no sense to me. It's not even logical at all.
At this point, why are we even still asking questions like why? As you said, we already know why we don't have the power, and certain people do have the power. So if you're the owner of an NFL team, who's going to fire you? You own the team. So it just comes back to a question of power, and it comes back to the question of ownership. And you know what? Something I found out many years ago, we actually did have black-owned sports leagues, the Negro baseball league, and unfortunately, integration actually ended up killing that league. And I think when we have these conversations, we should definitely start thinking in terms of ownership and in terms of power. And the players, for example, you can't have an NBA without the players. You can't have an NFL without the players. So if we were properly organized and we had that level of consciousness, the players themselves could come together and they could build a league themselves, get some owners together and have the players play in a league that they own and control. But the problem with that, and this is one of the reasons why integration helped to kill out the black-owned baseball leagues, because the financial position that white people are in, it was more financially lucrative for baseball players to leave the black-owned leagues and go play for the white-owned leagues to make more money. So that gets into the problem of, I think sometimes black people trade, and I think this goes back to the Deion Sanders situation that Umar spoke about. Black people trade money for ownership. So even though we can have ownership and control of our own institutions, a lot of us will leave that to go to a situation where we can actually earn more money. So when you're talking about sports and those type of institutions, I think that's always a challenge, that the players, if they really want to, could help to build black-owned leagues and leagues that we control. But then it's the question of how many players are really willing to take a pay cut to actually go about doing that. And unfortunately, a lot of the brothers in these major sports leagues are first and foremost about the money, and to some extent even Kyrie, because if Kyrie really wanted to stand behind the position that he took, he would have continued not playing, but he came back, he apologized, and he's still playing and collecting his money.